Hello and welcome, Aries, to your March messages. These are going to be a little bit shorter. I did go all out with a few messages the other day, but the readings would not upload. So I'm just taking that as a sign to just make these a little bit shorter for everybody. So let's go ahead and get into it. Remember to receive what resonates, release what doesn't, never your power away to a reading or an outcome. Remember that you are a conscious creator and that your timeline shifts and changes with your free will choice. So these are just some messages for you for March, okay, to assist you with just navigating March moving forward. So starting out, we have the conjunction alliance, okay? So it's important that you connect and align with others, that you don't just spend time by yourself being hyper independent, but that you work together with others, you make alliances. Especially for those that want to create movements or those that are starting projects, or just even for love and support. We all have our strengths and we know those that align with us and those that don't. I think that's become pretty clear. But especially if you're, seeing the Canadian goose, okay, around, then this is a message to collaborate and to align, to not take everything on yourself. We also have the fourth house home energy coming through. So the energy in your home is going to be really important this month. We're getting into springtime, spring cleaning, upgrading, releasing, going through donating items that you don't need or just don't align with you anymore, maybe checking out some feng shui. In particular with the fourth house, we have that beautiful window, cleaning your windows. Simple things like that, could make a big difference in your experience in March because we have debilitated discomfort, okay? So you might not know exactly what direction that you want to go. You might feel you have some brain fog, you're overwhelmed. If you're overwhelmed by clutter, take action on it and address it, okay? If there's certain things you're tolerating within your home that you can shift and change, take action, okay? Take the action to donate, take the action to clean, take the action to get organized, take the action to upgrade things so that they're more in alignment with your energy. Okay, take aligned action this month is what is coming through here. Within your home's going to be very important. Some of you, if you're in between homes, like you're not necessarily in between homes, but you are searching and looking to move, taking that time to move through that discomfort and outside of your comfort zone in order to align with what you really want and take that, that aligned action. And I know that the eclipse is going to be assisting us with, moving us out of our comfort zones. So it feels like Aries, you being a leader or you collaborating with others, you taking aligned action is all on brand for March. Okay. Another message that we have the Page of Coin and the Ace of Cups. Okay. And immediately what came through with the Page of Coin and the Ace of Cups is do small things with love. Okay. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of love to share. And even the little things that you do, whether it's gifts that you share with each other, maybe you create items, it makes a difference here. Okay. But just remember to align with love. Remember to align with your heart-centered self, but those little things that you do make a lot of a difference in the experience for others, okay? The Ace of Cups represents that kind of unconditional love. That Ace of Cups represents, very, healing experience. And that's what people experience with you. So with that Ace of Cups energy, for some of you, yes, you're like entering into a love connection, right? Or maybe entering a healing journey. But a lot of you are creating things or, you're doing, these little acts of kindness, and that makes a difference. Okay. So don't let anyone tell you otherwise. There's also this sense to kind of keep your childlike wonder as well within your experience. The other message we have is the Emperor and the World. Okay. The Emperor energy we know is Aries energy here. Some of you, I'm also receiving with the Ace of Coin the Page of Coin and the Ace of Cups, is you could be receiving a lot of love. You could also be receiving a gift that a lot of love has been poured into, right? Some of you also just spending time in nature with your animals, with pets, like That's something that's going to be deeply fulfilling for you in March. With the Emperor and the World card, okay, there's this really positive recognition. You're, being viewed as a leader here. If you have some public platform in particular, people are looking up to you. But the World is the completion of a cycle. Some of you, in some area of your life, you've like reached the peak of it and you're ready for the next journey, because the World also represents the rebirth energy. So some of you could be expanding to a next level here. Some of you are stepping into more of a leadership role, taking on more responsibility. This could also be opportunities to travel for your work or for your career with that Emperor energy. Okay, some of you, you're aligning with an Emperor energy, whether that's in career or in love. Then we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Hierophant. So this reminds me that, to, again, going back to the alliance energy, not taking everything on yourself. It's not giving up. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, right? It's not giving up, but it's also taking time to rest and recharge, okay? Some of you really feel aligned with your soul blueprint, with your soul mission, with what it is that you're creating. You might feel there's a little bit of a hyper focus, like on your work, or what it is that you're focusing on for what you feel is your higher calling or changes that you want to make in this world. Okay, so just make sure that to remind yourself that yes, you are amazing and you have this energy and this passion and this drive, and you have this meaning behind what you're doing, but also that you're human and to take time to rest, recharge, take the best care of yourself. Some of you might be, if you're married with a Hierophant energy, okay, you might be moving through some emotional wounds that might come up with this eclipse, this lunar eclipse energy. Okay, so there's that sort of energy, having compassion and patience within your relationships, also with the retrograde. That's important, right? Because we can have miscommunications. And there are changes that are taking place. They just might not be taking place as fast as you want them to, but there's purpose within that. Okay, so try to have a little bit more patience in creating the structure or creating the changes that you want. And, look to focus on what's going well, what's working. If you are feeling like you're feeling a little bit disheartened, because things are not moving as fast as you would like them to with that Nine of Wands. I also feel like there's somebody who doesn't want to give up on a relationship, a future, or a connection with you for some of you as well. So for the Golden Future Oracle, in creating your higher timeline, the message that we have coming out is community life. So this goes back to what you're creating with that Page of Pentacles energy, okay? And you expressing yourself creatively and how that can assist your community, right? How you going out and sharing more of yourself, okay, with your community. So, whatever it is that you love to do or how you like to express yourself, this is about connecting in, face to face with people or interacting with nature. Nobody here is on their phone. Nobody is on their tablet. Everyone is connecting in with nature here or with each other, okay? But in this picture, there's a group of friends talking, there's someone's painting, a landscape, there's someone playing a guitar, there's someone practicing yoga. So it's really doing what you love, okay, but also in a way that connects with others. So some of you, you might be starting something new within your community. You might even just be going out and expressing yourself joyfully, and that inspires others to do the same. They're like, okay, well, if Aries can do that, I can do that too. Some of you are musicians. Some of you, it might be maybe you organize like yoga in the park, okay, or something that brings your community together. But mostly this is about grounding, being present, and about connection with nature, connection with others, connection with our passions, without the distraction of the internet, without the distraction of the TV, without the distraction of the the outside world. Like, this is focused more so on your community, and it's creating this high frequency energy, which also is going to inspire, influence others. So whatever it is that you love to do, Aries, do it out loud, okay? Do it out loud, do it proudly. And maybe, again, it might be artwork, and, whatever it is, it's definitely something that's going to benefit your community. and it's a divine vision that's coming to you. So that could be happening in March as well. Maybe it's simply just getting out in your community more and being a presence in your community. Maybe it's, communicating and connecting with others. However you want to navigate it is up to you, Aries. Okay, it doesn't have to be something really complex. But however deep or far you want to take it is up to you. Like, yes, some of you could be, getting social groups together, maybe with the weather becoming a bit more nice, maybe like book clubs in the park, or, there's all these kind of like inspired ideas that could be coming to you here. And to take action on those, because it's going to ignite that inspiration within others to do the same, right? You ever notice, like, when you go out as a high frequency being, how people are just magnetized to you? And yes, of course, having boundaries, protecting your energy, shielding your energy, not taking on other people's energy, being aware, obviously, of the intention of others. But like, you're magnetic, and what you do kind of amplifies the space around you. So it is important that, you're expressing yourself through your soul self in your community. Okay. And it says, embrace fifth dimensional society. So, it's living from this heart centered space and place, right? And how that energy then circulates and inspires others, and also obviously fulfills you. Okay. So that's what I have for your Aries for the month of March. Okay, receive what aligns, release what doesn't. If there are specific topics you want to explore within the zodiacs, okay, like specifically you want a love reading, since I'm doing shorter videos here, it would be easy for me to do that within my time frame and energy. Let me know, okay, in the comments. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me. Receive what aligns, release the rest. Have a beautiful March, and I will see you soon.